Most brands don't want you to see this part. Have you ever wondered what really goes into creating natural hair care products? I myself used to buy jars full of promises, but still end up with dry hair, breakage, damage. And that frustration led me to where I am today. And so I want to take you behind the scenes in my lab where I formulate Curly by Nature's hair care product. I've been operating Curly by Nature for 12 years now. I just loved working with curls and afro textured hair. The creativity, the satisfaction that I got from other people loving their hair. That was what really drove me to pursue Curly by Nature. And when we started in the early years, we were doing consultation because I identified really early on that people did not just need products. You really want to transform your relationship with your hair and your hair journey. It's about understanding 3 significant things. Yes, products are one of them, which is why I sell amazing products, by the way. However, another thing is the mindset and also the skills. And this is what I teach through coaching. And I just want it better for myself and my community because we deserve better. I remember the first product, honestly, that let me down was ORS. It was organic root stimulator at the time, which they have since changed their name. My assumption is because it's not organic, never was, which is why they had to change it. I just felt, how dare you, if we can't trust the brands that we are investing in and that we're using on our skin and our hair every single day, then it's really important that we learn to do it ourselves and do it excellently. So basically, this is why Curly by Nature is here. But I realized that there's not really much integrity in the space, which is a real letdown. I want you to see exactly what goes into my formulations. I want you to see my mind process behind it. No shortcuts, no white labeling, and no compromising. Just science, just love, just passion, just knowledge, just expertise, just integrity. Every formula begins with intention. And in this first phase, the lab production process, I have to think about the ingredients and not if they're trending on social media. It's about the efficacy, the effectiveness, and also the performance. And it's really important that I choose them based on their function. So if they hydrate or moisturize or protect or hold or sculpt our hair effectively. And this is where being a cosmetic scientist really matters, because it's about really understanding how the ingredients work together and in different environments and on different hair types, how it will behave and what it could do. That's really important. That's where I suppose the marriage of being a cosmetic scientist and also a seasoned stylist makes it a game changer. It's not random, it's literal chemistry. Every gram matters, the measurement matters too. Too much of one thing can ruin a formula, but every ingredient has a role. There's nothing in there that doesn't have a function or a purpose. So if it doesn't meet the standard, it does not leave the lab. But before anything goes into a jar, it has to pass tests, stability testing, performance testing, challenge testing. These aren't just buzzwords, they're actually non-negotiables. And so after I've come up with a really good formulation, because I'm not just making products for the shelf, I'm making it for real people, family, friends, community, and I'm making something that you're going to be putting in your hair, on your scalp, on your skin, something that can possibly be used daily. It has to be safe, it has to be it has to have integrity and be effective. And it should be something that is safe enough to use on a child. And that responsibility means that I can't take any shortcuts, which is why I went to study as a cosmetic scientist, despite not even a GCSE chemistry, but that's another story for another day. Integrity means creating something that I would proudly use on myself and my family and friends first. Once the testing and quality testing is complete, then it goes on to the next stage, which is packaging. Packaging does look like the easy part. It's just as important. And to be fair, this stage was also considered before the lab stage as well. So I do have an idea of what the packaging could be like, but it really does come into play at this stage when the real product is actually created. It protects the formula, it ensures freshness, And it really carries the story of either why the product was created or an extension of why Curly by Nature has created the Nurture collection, or whatever collection it might be. That's all I have in there. The Nurture collection, just to nurture your scalp and your hair. But even here in this stage, I'm very intentional. And this packaging is really important because it's part of your routine. So once it's sealed with care, protected from your journey, it's ready to be placed on the shelf. From the lab to the bathroom, every single step is intentional. I know what it feels like to cry over your hair, especially after trying everything and still getting no results. I've been there. And this is why Curly by Nature is being genuinely built on truth. Invest in a solution that honors not just your hair, not just your health, but your identity too. So when you see a Curly by Nature product, know this. These aren't just products. Well-crafted, scientific, fantastic solutions. Every single product, every single jar, every single bottle represents years of research, testing, and love. Join the healthy hair care community where women like us are transforming their relationship with our curls, or our locks, or our chemically processed hair, or our wigs. If you enjoyed the behind the scenes look, subscribe for more science, more stories, and healthy hair care truths. Take care. Bye.
Bound by no limits, I rise, turning all my doubt into fire. It's my story I claim. I rise in my own name. In unity we find strength and clarity. We change what comes next. Never but love. Rooted in excellence. Unstoppable. Together we're unstoppable. Oh, unstoppable. Yeah, yeah. Unstoppable. Yeah, yeah.